how's it going, you guys? Welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel. And it is super hot outside as I think this heat wave is hitting just about everyone in the country right now. So tonight we are making a super easy dinner. We have church tonight, a prayer meeting and Bible study, and so it's going to be quick, easy, and no heat. I'm going to serve this with some chips, and it's one of my kids' favorite meals, so especially on really hot days. So I figured I'd make a video just in case, you know, somebody wants an idea of something different and maybe you've never made this before. But we are going to make homemade sub sandwiches. Now, I could have bought this. First off, Subway is very expensive for my family. It's about $65 by the time you buy everything. My kids all eat footlongs, so there is no savings there. I did go into the grocery store and they had a sub roll about half this size. And I think it was a 1 foot, and it was $15.99, and it had bologna in it, and it had yellow American cheese in it, and my kids just don't like that, so I'm not going to spend that kind of money just to have them pick off everything that they don't like. This way I can make the sub exactly the way they like it, with the toppings that they like, and everybody is happy. So first and foremost, the bread rolls. I get this at my local grocery store. You'll see it's $2.99. Of course you can make this yourself, but the whole point of this is not running your oven. It's super hot. I don't even want to stand over the grill tonight. So I picked this up at my local grocery store. You could probably pick it up at Meijer, Walmart, Kroger, any place like that. I got 2 because we're swimming today, and so I wasn't sure how hungry my kids were going to be, so I got 2, but for this video we're only going to make 1, and then that way when I come home from church, if they're still hungry, I'll make a second one. And then what's nice about subs is you can put any topping you like on it. So what we're going to be using is some pepper jack cheese. My kids love pepper jack. We're also going to be using some provolone. We're going to be putting some salami on it. I got some Polish ham, but you can use honey ham or anything you want. You want to put some turkey on that. Me personally, I like some pepper turkey. But anything that you like. We're also going to be adding some shredded lettuce, tomato, red onion. I've got some yellow peppers here, the little sweet peppers. I do have some Jets Italian. We had Jets for Father's Day, and I bought a container of ranch and a container of Italian because it's just cheaper for my family than buying those little cups. So we are going to be using this for our Italian dressing, but you can use whatever you want. They even sell submarine dressing with some, it's kind of got a lot of oil in it, but you could use something like that. We're going to be using some salt, pepper, oregano, and some sweet basil, and that's it. That's what my family likes, but like I said, you make it the way you guys like it, and then everyone will enjoy it and nobody will pick anything off. So, alright, I'm going to clean this up a little bit and we're going to get started putting this together. So the first thing I'm going to do is, of course, make sure your hands are freshly washed. Okay, we're going to take the bread roll out. Save the bread bag. Always save it just in case we have some left over, and then I can, you know, store it in the fridge. I'm going to figure out which way we're going to open this. And then I'm going to take my bread knife. This is also great for pizza nights. You can cut down on the pizza if you make a sub to go with it. Now, what I like to do is, I'm just going to grab a bigger fork, and I'm just going to pull some of this bread out. And then this is going to go in my chicken bowl here, because my chickens will love it. You can eat it if you want, but I don't don't need to be eating it, and my kids, they'll be eating this sub. And I just like to hollow it out a little bit just so that more filling can kind of squeeze in there. I'll do a little bit on this side. It's usually the top that needs it the most. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding my salt. My pepper. Okay, then I like to use sweet basil on mine. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think everything tastes better with sweet basil on it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some oregano. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my dressing. And I add it both to the top and to the bottom. And if you don't like Italian dressing or olive oil and vinegar or anything like that, you can go ahead and add mustard. You can do anything you want. Any kind of condiment you want. On this end, the bottom end, I'm going to start adding my meats and cheeses. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start adding is my provolone. And then to that, I'm going to go ahead and add my ham, which I'm going to kind of fold in half, but kind of on an angle a little bit. And overlap. I think I got a pound of each, which will be plenty to do 2 subs. We're going to go ahead and add our salami, and I get this sliced thin so it's easy to bite and chew, especially if you have kids. My recipes always tend to be very kid friendly. And then to that, I'm going to add pepper cheese. Now, my kids love pepper jack cheese. So, they like that little kick, even Mina. So, if you guys don't like that, leave that out. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add some lettuce to this. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add some onion. Now it's funny because sometimes my kids don't mind onion on things, and then sometimes they pick it off. So again, if it's not kid friendly for you, just leave this part out. And then we're going to do tomatoes. And as your tomatoes come out of the garden, this is a great way to use them. Okay, now you got it loaded. Loaded, loaded, loaded. Oh, I forgot the hot peppers. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We forgot the... Backtrack, backtrack. Let's add some of these in there. Gotta have the yellow sweet peppers. That's like the best part. Those on there. All right, we lost a tomato. Here we go. Cutting it, and you can cut it off on an angle if you want, or straight up and down. My kids, it's just easier for them to eat it straight up and down. So we're just going to cut these in kind of kid-friendly sizes. You can always have more. Alright, now let me get, I found these cute little hot dog boats, they're called. I found these at Target. I had to run into Target today. And we're going to use this way the kids can go outside and enjoy. And so I'm going to plate this up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. And there is the finish. You can put any kind of chips you want. I'm making this one for Mason. And he loves Funyuns, right, Mason?
True.
And then here's your sandwich. Does that look good?
That looks...
And then well, what brand is this? Clausen. Oh, it's a Clausen pickle. It's a Clausen pickle. So we're going to serve it with a Clausen pickle. And there you have it. Does that look good? All right, you can take that outside and eat it if you want. Are you going to taste it? Did you want to taste it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Good? Good? You like homemade subs, don't you? Yeah. I know it's better on Mom's homemade bread, but this'll do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
This is wonderful.
Okay, you guys, I hope this gives you an idea of something to serve on these really hot nights where just turning on the oven, the stove, the grill, just, it's a lot. It's a lot. This is something cool and easy that you can make, and then any leftovers that you have, you just make sandwiches with. So... all right, God bless, and I'll see you guys back here soon. Bye, guys.